Hello, beautiful people. So, I'm Ash, and in today's video, we are going to talk about how being an avoidant you can still socialize. Okay, if you are a little bit familiar with that, there is anxious attachment, avoidant attachment, a mix of both, and secure attachment. Okay, the secure attachment style is the healthiest one. Okay, and the people who have avoidant attachment, anxious attachment, every attachment style is unhealthy apart from the secure attachment style. So today we are just going to talk about the avoidant attachment one, okay? Because I have it, and we as avoidants hate to socialize, but in real world we have to, and we don't know how because from earlier we just learned to preserve our feelings, not to be very vulnerable, and not to share a lot, not to have too many people around us, too many acquaintances. Okay, so as an avoidant, how you can socialize? First of all, what is avoidant? If you are someone who don't know and you are an avoidant, you must know what is it. So avoidant attachment style is something when you think like you have to hide your feelings, you have to hide your emotions, you can communicate. Communication feels like something that is being vulnerable. You can say what is on your mind and you feel like I can't with people, I don't fit with people, people are not exactly my type, I can find my people. And there are so many things like you find flaws, you find that it is better to be alone than to be around people. And it is better, I am not saying any of it is wrong, there are some exceptions, but in avoidant attachment this is extreme. You rather feel, you rather bottle up your emotions than say the thing and get away with it. Okay, so and how we become avoidant, it happens when you are a child. Of course, everything happens when you are a child. This is the basis of how your subconscious operate. But as a child, there must be a core memory where you would have felt left out, where anything that you want to share to someone, where you wanna have the support, the the kind of group where you wanna share your feelings, and you were being ignored. Okay, and then you learn that now I'm going to bottle up all the things because I don't wanna get ignored from now on. And it became so much of your norm that now you are an adult and you are still an avoidant. Okay, and since it became a norm, any relationship, anything, when you feel like you have to communicate your emotions and when you feel like you have to be with people in real life, it is difficult, you can't. Okay, and this is not it being introvert and avoidant are different thing. Avoidance can deal with people, but they don't. Okay, they don't deal with people, they find it, you can say they find it a little bit an attack on their ego to be with people. They feel like I'm better alone than to be with people, even if the people are nice. Okay, even if they are the world's best people. So if you are someone who is wronged by an avoidant, just move on because there is nothing you can do of avoidance. They feel triggered when you chase them. Okay, so how you can socialize being an avoidant, because as much as it is difficult to deal with an avoidant, for us avoidants it is also difficult to deal with people. This is from both sides. Okay, and sometimes it helps being an avoidant to move on from things. So how we can socialize being an avoidant? First of all, give yourself a task and keep that promise. Okay, how you can do it? For example, you wake up and the task of the day is to talk to a stranger. And avoidants love to put on their sunglasses, their masks, and earphones and then just move on the streets. Okay, they don't like smiling, they like just this. They are straight faced and they are just going on with their days. So, as an avoidant, what you have to do is smile to a stranger, be tolerate the smile of a stranger, and do it. Okay, even if you find the stranger very weird, okay, because we find it a lot. Okay, we find everyone weird except our favorite people. Okay, so first of all, do this. Second, you should be the one to make the first move. Okay, you like someone, instead of being like I'm waiting for them to come over and talk to me. There are so many times it happened with me when I love how a girl looks and I can, because why would I? I'm an avoidant, okay? So what you have to do is go over to that girl, say her that she looks nice instead of waiting for her to come to you. And when you both know that you like each other, both of you and the girl knows that you like each other, you want to be friends, but you are waiting for them to come to you. Adult friendships are making the first move, because sometimes the other person is so shy, sometimes they are intimidated, and believe me, as an avoidant, most of the thing that I have received is that I'm intimidating from my face. Okay, so make the first move. It is probably the case that people are scared of you, that they find you rude, which we are a little bit. We should improve it. And next one is, you don't have to make everyone your best friend. For a long period of time, I used to think that I have my best friend, and that's it. Like, even if I'm going to talk to a girl, why would I need to talk to a girl when I have my best friend? So, I used to label the any kind of relationship, any kind of talk I had with anyone, like if it is my friend, then yes, if it is not, then I don't have to talk. Not everyone have to be your friend. Sometimes you can talk to them just because of their your classmates, sometimes just because they are colleagues, they are your acquaintances, they are, sometimes they are no one and you can still talk. Sometimes they are strangers and you can still say that you are a stranger and I need to talk to someone, and I'm just talking to you because I want to share. I mean, this is the world we are living in. We need someone to share, and so you can share to the stranger that, listen, this have happened, and you can also share a human connection. That's it. You don't have to label as okay. At the end of the conversation, you're not my best friend. I'm not going to talk to you. This is not the thing. Even if you wanna label them as someone who you wanna have any kind of, maybe you will have a friendship with them in the near future, but now you don't have, just talk to them, maybe it will be very beneficial for you later. But just because it doesn't have a label now, you shouldn't give up. Okay, do this. Next one is, I have my notes here. Take every human connection as an experiment. I'm not saying that when you are going to talk to that stranger, the stranger will be exactly your type. Okay, it may be very a person who is very much opposite of you, a person who is literally a contradict to your beliefs, and it is an experiment. There are all kinds of people, and there are all kinds of opinions. And since there are all kind of people, you can't expect everyone to be exactly your type, and you shouldn't be like, okay, I tried to talk to a stranger and they were not my type, now I'm not going to try. This is straight up stupidity. Okay, so take every interaction as an experiment to be. What you are doing is you are not being avoidant. You were avoidant, you had been an avoidant for a very long period of time. Now it's enough. Okay, we are not being an avoidant now. Okay, so now what, you are going to think everything as an experiment. This person, I like it or not? No, an experiment. I like this one? Yes, it is still an experiment and we will see where this is going. Okay, next is don't try to fix anyone. Okay, because as I said, people may be not of your type, and you don't have to take everything that they say as a perfect statement. People have unique experiences, they have different kind of upbringing, different kind of culture, and you can just go to them and interact with them and then say that no, you are wrong. No, you shouldn't be saying that, okay? You can just shatter all of their beliefs in a single day. I know we are very straightforward kind of people, but this is still rude, okay? This is still very rude. You can't say that to them. So, don't try to fix them. Listen to their opinions, and if you find it good, you find the other person who has the ability to listen to the opinion of other people, you can share their opinion that listen, maybe you think like this, but I think like this, and maybe you can learn something new. But don't go and try to fix them in just one interaction. This is very rude. This is an attack. Okay, people literally take these kind of things so personal and as in personal attack. Okay, and we as avoidant think is it is a very normal thing. Okay, because we learn to keep our feelings inside, we learned not to get hurt very easily by people. We kind of have a thick skin, and not everyone have a thick skin, so you can end up hurting someone, which is not our agenda. Okay, so take this, don't try to fix it. Okay, so this is it for this video, and if you like this, follow, and bye bye.